I want to jump into a question that was sent to us by Carrie Mallory Thompson. She wants to know, what is your take on teaching consequences to a 12-year-old boy?
What kind of consequences?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of different schools of thoughts on this, Temple, but like consequences when so if somebody says, if you do this, then this is going to happen, do you uphold the consequences? How much do you punish? There are lots of schools of thought on this, but they want to know what you think.
Well, I can tell you, I'm going to just work by specific examples. I kicked a hole in the wall when I was a teenager. The consequence was spending 3 days fixing it. And the criteria was it must not show. And I had to go down and buy the stuff. I had to paint, I didn't sand, then I have to do it, then I'd let it dry, then I'd sand, I had to paint an entire wall so it wouldn't show.
Now, did you already have those skills, Temple, or were you having to learn them?
I kind of had those skills.
Okay.
But another thing, well, this is 50's way of dealing with some 12-year-olds that broke windows in the school and threw dirt and all kinds of stuff into the swimming pool, damaged a construction site. They mowed lawns for the entire summer. Okay. That was the consequence.
Well, what I like about those consequences are that they're consequences that teach skills instead of just being punishment for the sake of punishment.
Exactly. And I had the skills, but let me tell you, it was a ton of work. It took like 1 second to kick that hole. And then you have to like put the spackle tape on and you have to, feather the whole thing out. I had to buy the tool to do it with and then sand it. And then I had to paint an entire wall section. Otherwise,
so did that prevent you from ever kicking the wall again?
I never kicked the wall ever again.
Yeah.
I also realized that I kicked it between the studs. And if I'd kicked it on the stud, I could have broken my foot.
Oh, well, that's an important thing.
Is right.
Yeah.
Now, I had no way of knowing where the studs were on that wall when I kicked it.
Yeah.
But I think the thing is that you damage something. What happened is instead of they going to juvenile court and all that, the school was state property that they damaged. They just got together and figured out how much money was going to be. And those boys mowed lawns for an entire summer to pay for the damage.
Yeah.
I think that's the right way to handle it.
Well, and I love it because mowing a lawn doesn't hurt you. It teaches you a skill that you can use as you move forward. So a lot of times I think punishments try to take away something that the child likes.
I think now one thing I would never take away is something that uses the student's area of strength, like art materials, things like that. Okay. You don't take those things away. You've got to nurture strengths. You don't take that kind of stuff away.
Amazing.
Now, endless video game playing, you might take some of that away. But you do something where you actually damage something. I kind of like the idea that you do have to pay for it.
And fix it.
A lot of lawns I had to mow to pay, especially for the plate glass window at school.
Yeah.
It was a lot of lawns.
There you go. People are writing in. And you know what I love, you guys, when you write in and tell us where you're watching from. Donna has written in and said that she's watching from Scotland, the place that I most want to go in the world right now. She says her 20-year-old son is autistic and they just introduced her son to who you are and they really admire you. So I love hearing from that.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
If you guys are watching, write in and tell us where you're watching from. Thanks for watching Autism Live. If you found anything helpful in this video, please give us a like. In fact, make sure that you smash that subscribe button on YouTube and give us a like on Facebook. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram for important updates. And please download our free podcast wherever you get your podcasts. See you next time. Until then, give your kiddos a hug from me and one for you too. Bye-bye for now. To subscribe, click here. And if you'd like to check out some more of our videos, click here.